Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In this video I'm going to unbox the Apple Watch Series 7 Nike 41mm GPS only. I stumbled upon a great deal. I already purchased the Apple Watch Series 7 45mm in midnight, which I have right here. But I think this watch is a little bit too large for my small wrist, 6.3 inches wrist. And therefore I wanted to have a look at the smaller version. So as you can see, this is the midnight color, 41mm on the black Nike sport band. So there we go. We have the watch itself, we have the watch band. A nice colorful presentation of different bands. And there we have it, two boxes. So here we have the Nike sport band space black stainless steel pin, and it's called the anthracite black Nike sport band, 41mm, and this is an excellent band. I really love this one. So I'm going to play around with this 41mm version, and I think I'm going to sell the 45mm edition because overall it's just a little bit too big for my small wrists. So this is the unboxing video for the 41, but I will also do a wristwatch check wearing the 41 and the 45 next to each other. So I'm going to use the small medium band. I think I need to use this one in combination with this one, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me pick the other one as well. So that is the band, this is the top part, and then we have two different sizes for the bottom part. We have a small medium, which you can read here, and we have a larger one that is entitled medium large. So that is the band. Now let's have a closer look at the box. That's very pretty, and again on the box it reads Nike Series 7 41mm. And I went for the GPS model only because I usually carry around my phone, so I don't really need the 4G version. Here it reads Series 7 Midnight 41. The midnight I think is the best color. It just looks a little bit like the old-fashioned space gray, but just slightly different. And I love the Nike version because of these watch faces that are really unique. Yes, there we go. So this is what it looks like. We have some paperwork that I won't bother with. And then we have the charger in here. And good to know about the charger, it only comes with a USB charging cable, but it does not come with an adapter. So you might need to buy a separate adapter, which I did. I bought this Apple adapter, 20 watts, and this also allows for the quick charging of the watch. So this is not included, so you need to buy it separate. And as always, just a wonderful presentation by Apple. So that's the charger, USB-C. Now most importantly, here comes the watch. And the watch this time is in this little kind of like paper material sleeve, and it reads 41mm. So let's try to push it out. So there we go. Oh, this is really wonderful, as you can see. And there we have the watch, low battery. There we go. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Reads Apple Watch Series 7 41 aluminium ceramic case, 50-meter water resist. Now let's see how it compares to the Apple Watch 45. As you can see, that is quite a difference in terms of size, and no wonder for me. I think the 45mm It's just a little bit too big for me. Here we can see that size difference. I hope this give you a little bit of a feeling of the size difference of these two watches. As you can see, it is quite some size difference, and also good to know that the band that comes with the 45, it only works with the larger Apple Watches, so it only works with the 45, 44 and 42 millimeters, but definitely it won't work with the smaller watches. So with my tiny wrist, 6.3 inches, for me the Apple Watch 45 is just a bit too big overall. I used to own the 42 millimeters in the past, which was also a bit huge, and even the 44. I just loved the big screen, but in terms of wearability, it was a bit too large for my wrist, honestly. It just looked a little bit silly in my opinion. So I think the 41 will be a better fit on my wrist. Now let's put it on the strap, which is super easy to do. There we have it. And let's start with the smaller one. I think there we have it. Also throw the big one back on the strap, just for the sake of comparison. Let me throw it on the charger and I'll be right back. So we are back. I did the installation of the watch. It's charged, it's paired, and there we have it. Let me throw it on the wrist and show you what it looks like on the wrist. This 41 millimeter Apple Watch. And I have it here on the smallest band. So I think I can leave this one, the medium large band. I think I can leave it in the box and just use the small medium strap. And as you can see here, I'm in the third adjustment hole, the beautiful buckle. And this is what it looks like on the wrist. And I can already say this is much more comfortable than the 45. Here by comparison, here we have the 45. And you can see it's quite a difference in terms of size. I thought it wouldn't matter that much. And I wanted to have the biggest screen in terms of complications. But in terms of wearability, I think the 45 for me is too big. So here side by side, if that even works, let me try to show you. Yeah, for me the 41 wears so much better. And in terms of the screen, I think it's easy enough to work with complications. Crown is really nice as well. So I really like to work with this specific complication. It's the Nike hybrid. Yeah, this one. I think this is really nice. You have a bunch of complications, as you can see here. And as you can notice, the screen of the 45 is much bigger, but for my wrist you can see that it almost sticks out so much, and also under the sleeve it's a bit tougher. And with the 41 it's just so much more discreet. So yeah, one more wrist shot in the outdoors to wrap up the video. But for me, I think the Apple Watch Series 7 Nike edition Midnight, the beautiful dark blue color, almost black, I think is a no-brainer. You have the latest processor, you have all these health complications, you have a screen that is bigger because the bezels are smaller, and also the screen is tougher. Yeah, I think it's like double the thickness, which makes it less prone to cracks. I don't know what to say. Just a very up-to-date Apple Watch. And here we have it side by side, the 41 and the 45. I think definitely I'm going to sell the 45 and stick with the 41. I think it's a beautiful piece. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and see you soon. you.